There's so much negativity now on YouTube. Ridiculously so much negativity. We're trying to avoid that here at Real Videos. Hey guys, and welcome back to Real Videos. That's right, this is the second episode of my YouTube adventure. Basically, the reason I started this was just basically so we could have a bit of a conversation and we guys can learn together. Guys, girls, all of us getting along. I currently run Real Videos as a gaming channel with Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Wednesdays being the game uploads of how my game's progressing. Currently doing CONAN, if you'd like to check it out. But more so, I'm also learning the YouTube, how we use YouTube, what benefit it makes, and everything along those lines. So, where do we start? We recorded our first YouTube video. We're thinking to ourselves, hey, this is a good video. I like it, I'm liking it. I currently record on the Xbox using the Xbox Live. I then go to my Xbox Live account. I will download the video so I can do some editing. I will throw my face and everything up onto the video, get it all up, and so we timed it, it's all up and neat and tidy. And then I'll do some editing. During the editing process, and I know guys have skipped a lot and we're doing all the basics, but from the very beginning, this is from the very beginning. I've been doing the Xbox versions because I like the Xbox games. I'm an Xbox player. Sorry guys for the PS4, but I am an Xbox player. Anyway, that's how I digress. My editor is Shotcut. Now Shotcut is a great editor. It's completely free. Now, I'm trying to show you guys on a ridiculously shoestring budget. I'm recording this right now on my mobile phone. What do you say to yourself? I've got all these various little programs to do everything that I pretty much need to do in the game. I'm currently learning the green screen, what's stuff, and this is gonna sound silly, but doing a green screen effect on a thing is a real simple, I know it's very basic, but it's a very simple process that we can do. Like, for instance, if I throw basically I just make a green picture, a blank green picture, I can add anything to that picture and then use the Shotcut editor, the simple editor on the Shotcut to remove the green screen. It will only leave the picture that's left behind. I attach to the green page, and lo and behold, I've got a nice little little system running up and running. And I know I'm waffling on a bit, guy, but I'm just trying to say to you, it's a lot easier than you realise. That's the good thing about YouTube. They set so many little problems, they fix so many little problems compared to the old system to the new system. It's quite amazing. Now, me personally, I found that music is a great additive to your channel. Even as you listen now and I'm talking, you'll find that there's a soundtrack to this video. And the soundtrack to this video is completely license free. So what I did is I went onto YouTube. Again, YouTube helps out. I went onto YouTube and I typed in license-free music, and I had a stack of lists come up. Go down in the description bar. Again, go down in the description bar. That's right. Go down in the description bar and you will see that there's a little link in there that'll show you how to download. But alright guys, sometimes they don't ask you for credit. Sometimes they don't say nothing about give me a shout out. But out of courtesy, guys, just to keep the peace, and there's so much negativity now on YouTube. Ridiculously so much negativity. We're trying to avoid that here at Real Videos. Yeah? And like I said, guys, if this is the first time you are joining me here on Real Videos, welcome. And if not, welcome. That's right. So, as I gotta throw the old intro in there, you know, check it out. Anyway, just understand this, right? All these various programs that I run, Shotcut being completely free, again, on YouTube, running back to YouTube, guys, because again, YouTube has all the answers in regards to, well, not all the answers, but in majority of the answers. All it takes is time and the attention to grow forward. I want to grow my channel. I'm very, very new to YouTube. I've been watching YouTube, I've been using YouTube for a very, very long time, years and years and years. But I've never produced a channel. So this, guys, is my first channel, Real Videos. Now, we're finding that during this, I am learning. Now, I'm going to say things through this trial of episodes of me going my journey through YouTube, and I'm going to make mistakes. The object of this little Friday little burp of info is to make sure if I do make a mistake, which I will, and so I'm sure you guys will as well, put it in the comments down below, because at the end of the day, if I'm learning, you're learning, we learn together, and both of our channels, all of our channels can progress further. So, I do keep an eye out. There is a couple of, I will put in the description down below, there is a couple of guys you want to check out. Nick Nims, he does a lot of tutorials in regards to how to, what to. Very, very good. There's another guy, it's called the Video Influencers. Check them out because they are exceptionally useful about how to progress your channel, various do's and don'ts of YouTube. Now my channel is a gaming channel primarily, but the whole reason we're doing my journey through YouTube section is basically I want to progress as a new YouTuber with you guys. If there is a new YouTuber out there who's watching this video right now, remember this. If you don't start, what's the point? I mean, the effort is the long run. You will hear this time and time again where people say, you know, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to do this. And small pieces of the pie, people. Small pieces of the pie. Like for instance, my little challenge to myself was sort my banner out. Get a decent banner, an eye-catching banner. Sort my icon out. Yeah, get a good icon, something that catches you. I'm a big favor of the simplistic icon, the icon that catches your eye. Because you remember, it's not just looking at it on your mobile phone, it's looking at on how the icon looks on a PC, how the icon looks on a mobile phone, how the icon looks on other devices. So you need to understand how these things work. And the only way we can understand these things together is to trial and error. So, as I've got my little notes down here, most probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this channel, I'm going to edit this video, so I'm going to cut out a lot of the mistakes that I'm going to make during this video. The key to a good video is recognizing these mistakes, because you will, as I do, make a hell of a lot of mistakes. But the difference is this: learn from these mistakes. These mistakes will make you better. I know it sounds crazy, but it actually does. These mistakes make you better. Now, I've been watching, learning, absorbing as much as I can of YouTube. You know, algorithms, the click-through rate, how things are processed, how the search. Remember guys, don't forget, Google connected to YouTube. YouTube is a search engine. When you search for stuff in Google, it will come up with preemptive suggestions. You do the same thing in YouTube. And again, if I'm wrong, correct me guys, seriously, because this is the only way we can learn, right? Okay, so from what I believe, yeah, is that I type in search bar, I type in the title of my video, my YouTube channel, and I see what comes up. If I'm not getting the similar related type of topics coming up in the search, I know the title's not quite right. So what I do is I go to some of our esteemed YouTubers out there, the big boys, not compared to the little guy here, but the big boys. I go to them and I look at their channel, and the good thing about their channels is the fact that they read the trends. Now I'm not a big fan of following trends, but sometimes in YouTube that's what you need to do. But you still can take an idea and put your spin on it. There's nothing wrong with that. And people will tell you, oh, don't take my ideas, rah rah rah. Ideas are okay. Your spin. Don't copy. I can't stress that enough. Do not copy. Because at the end of the day, you will get no credit. You will get no kind of YouTube's version of kind of a street cred. We have an understanding. Good YouTubers build good YouTube content, who build various good things. Now, in the progression of things, you guys can understand what I'm saying. All these programs that I use at the moment are completely free. I've started producing YouTube videos since November of last year. And I don't know when you guys will be watching this, but it's exceptionally good about things like this. The archive of information that you guys need to make good, solid content is there. Free. Completely free. Now people suggest that you get this really expensive camera, but phones nowadays are really good about recording. So this entire video is done on a phone. A mobile phone from Samsung. Now, a lot of people will swear by the iPhone, and that's great. If you want to use your iPhone, you crack on, mate. iPhones are still quite good. I'm a Samsung man and an Xbox man, so this is how I'm doing it. So, I've got my video. I could just take that video and upload it straight into YouTube. Problem done. But again, stacks of people do that. Stacks of people do exactly that. They take their game content, throw it up there, see you later, done. Here's the difference. For the first 5 to 8 seconds of your video, you want good catching gameplay. This is for the gamers out there who want to do the gaming channel. You want that first 5 to 8 seconds of gameplay that made you, when you were playing it, go some sort of emotional reaction. If it has that emotional reaction, take that clip, cut that clip out, put it in the front of your video, then fade. And when I say fade, what I mean is we're going to take the video that you just cut out, you put it into the timeline. You're going to take the intro to your video and you are going to overlap those two. And that was what will happen is that video will fade in to this video and that will become there. You fade in. So now you have your intro after that 5 to 8 second clip. You have your intro to your channel. We'll talk about intros at a later date, but I'm just going to giving you a very basic rundown of what I do. And then I fade again from the intro into the beginning of the actual video. So now I've got a nice streamed video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play that video. And you guys who already do this for a living, you guys understand the grind is real. And I always thought that, you know, you record YouTube, 5 seconds, not a problem. But that's not the case. Not the case at all. It turns out that you've got your playing your video and you notice something, things that you do subconsciously. And I have a really bad habit, because I've got a beard, I have a really bad habit of scratching right here. Yeah? That doesn't look good on video. So I take that little section of me going, cut it out, throw it in the bin, fade them together. Don't try to overlap too much because the fade will be really obvious. And it's okay to be obvious with your fade, but just make it subtle, a subtle fade. So your video continues. You get to the end, miraculously you've made no mirrors, you've not sworn. And swearing, sometimes people go, yeah, great. It's not necessary, guys. You can, me personally, I try not to. And now, yes, there is times that I do make mistakes and I do it. The majority of the time, I try not to. Because I know YouTube has this vast amount of kids watching. And if I can do my bit, not to be that, you know, that YouTuber that parents, you know, and everybody kind of goes cringeworthy, I try. But again, I'm not promising that I'm not going to swear. I'm just saying I'm going to make it context-related swearing. That's the key. Context-related swearing, I find, my personal opinion, is okay. Some people swear for the shock value. That, unnecessary, to be honest. But anyway, I digress. So, we've done the video. The entire video has been a beautiful video. You've not stuttered, you've not sworn, you've not done anything that made that video look bad. Yeah, you've even took out some of the boring bits where you're walking for distance or you're swimming for distance. You took those sections out because you know people are not going to get too interested about watching these things. So, you've done that. You got to the end of the video. Now you have your outro. You've done your outro, you've made a nice little crafty outro. We'll talk about outros and intros in a later video. So you've done your outro. Then you're going to fade the outro in to the edge. Yeah, so you're going to take your outro and you're going to fade it or overlap the existing video. And that in turn will fade into the outro. Now, the outro is the bit where you throw in the please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Information is down below. Or something to that effect. Job done. But now comes the interesting bit. You can create another file, another timeline, an audio timeline. Throw your content, you throw your license-free music down there. You lower the volume so it's not as high as the game volume, but yet still can be heard. You throw that in the background. Yeah? It's a very simple method, but it puts so much more body into the channel. That's just what I do. Anyway, I've got a lot more crafty now. I'm figuring out a little bit more as time progresses. But again, I know people will swear by, no, don't use shortcut, rah, 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 rah. Shortcut for me is great, does its job. My YouTubes are coming along, they're improving. If you were to see my very first video back in the day, yeah, exactly. That one was shocking. But I learned, and that's the key to doing these type of videos. If you guys can learn and progress and be happy with what you're putting out there, great. If not, it makes you wonder why you're doing it. Because remember, this should be fun. This should be not, because once the happiness into this thing goes, you can see it in the face. You can see the energy just draining from you. So guys, if you're gonna be a YouTuber, like me, God knows how many out there, try to be a force of good. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to be bad. It honestly does not hurt to be good. And to be honest, there's so many negative people out there. Why not? So, I say it to you guys, thank you for joining me on my second episode of my YouTube journey. Please leave any comments down below. Tell me what your suggestions are, how I should progress, because again, I am learning just like you guys. I'm not a professional. I'm just a regular guy doing YouTube for the first time. So in this years to come, God knows how many years I'm going to be doing this, I hope you guys stay with me. I hope you guys join. And hell, if you haven't subscribed and you are watching this video, please do subscribe down below and we can progress further. We can progress together with our YouTube channels. I hope, guys, if you're doing your YouTube channel out there, I hope you have the most success possible. Good luck to you all. I'll see you guys on the next video. And